Hey there, Lacey here with the Sweet Pea Chef, and as you can see, we have things set up a little bit differently today. We're gonna be doing a special behind the scenes food video so you can see all the stuff we do, and we're gonna be making a Paleo apple crunch muffin recipe that is so good using Bob's Red Mill's Paleo baking flour. So let's get started. So if you're not familiar with Bob's Red Mill, it's a pretty amazing company. They work really hard to provide high quality, healthy ingredients so you can make amazing food, which is why I love using their products in my recipes. And that's also why I wanted to show you how hard we work to provide a great recipe and a video so that you can enjoy it. So behind me is our video set. We have our camera that's face down to just show my hands and the ingredients. And then we have our lighting on both sides to really have a nice evenly lit scene. And we have my hands and the ingredients usually just in the Instagram and the Facebook cuts because people want to get that nice fast feel of a video. But on YouTube, I get to talk you guys through all the ingredients and the instructions and all. So let's go ahead and get started on that. So what we have here is our top-down view, and we have the bowl we're going to be mixing everything in and our ingredients. But normally we pull all this away and then just show ingredient by ingredient to keep it nice and simple. We have our Bob's Red Mill Paleo baking flour, some ground cinnamon, sea salt, and baking soda that we're gonna be adding into this bowl and then mixing it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab all these off so it's a nice and clear scene. Now we have our large mixing bowl where we're going to combine our Bob's Red Mill's Paleo baking flour, our ground cinnamon, baking soda, and sea salt. Okay, now let's whisk everything together until it's evenly mixed. Okay, so now we have our mixed dry ingredients, but we need to transition to the next step. So I'm gonna pull this one out and add in our new bowl for a nice, easy transition. So in our separate mixing bowl, we're gonna combine the wet ingredients, which include 4 large eggs, unsweetened applesauce, and raw honey. We're gonna mix this together as well. And while we're mixing in the wet and the dry, Dustin's getting a really cool side angle that not only breaks up the overhead shot, but also gives you another cool perspective of the recipe. So in between all of our scenes, there's a lot of prep work that goes into making sure that the video looks great. Like right now, I'm chopping the apples for the next step. Then add a diced green apple and fold it into the mix. To make our cinnamon crunch topping, we're gonna combine almond flour, ground cinnamon, sea salt, and chopped raw walnuts in a small mixing bowl and stir to combine. Then add in some melted coconut oil and raw honey and stir it again until everything is evenly incorporated. Then set aside for later. So now we're at the point where we can start putting the batter into the muffin tin. But it would be kind of boring if you just watched me put slowly the muffin batter into each little muffin tin. It's even boring listening to me talk about it. So what we do instead is in post, we can actually either speed up the whole thing so it goes really fast, or we can actually do stop motion where all of a sudden each one is just filled up. So we really pay attention to that when we're shooting this scene. Finally, sprinkle our cinnamon crunch topping generously and evenly over all of the muffins. Then place this into a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for about 25 minutes or until a knife or toothpick inserted into the center of the muffin comes out clean. Remove from the oven and allow to cool on a rack before serving. Okay, so we just shot the last scene for the ingredients and the steps and all of that, and it smells so amazing in here with these muffins, but you can smell that, right? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna tear down this whole set and we're going to set up our plated scene set, which is gonna be an entirely different scene. It's gonna look great, and we'll see you in a second. Okay, so now we have our final plated scene set up, and what this is just an opportunity to kind of share with you what it would feel like to be eating the muffin and to have it right in your face and to just want to reach through the screen and grab whatever we just made. Thanks so much to Bob's Red Mill for sponsoring this special behind the scenes recipe video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to check out Bob's Red Mill's Paleo baking flour. It makes baking healthy so much easier, and I love it in these Paleo apple crunch muffins. If you're looking for the recipe, you can get the link below in the description, or you can click the button on the screen. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. No, I already said that one. I did it again. You can smell that, right, out there? No, it's horrible.